Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. My name is Harlee and I am obsessed with all things Trader Joe's has to offer. I hope you like the fall haul. I hope you guys like the pumpkin haul. This is the October haul. It's almost Halloween time. That means all the pumpkin stuff is slowly disappearing and the apples and the cranberries and the warm spices and your root vegetables are starting to appear in store. So stay tuned for the October haul. So I'm gonna start with one last fall item. Before the pumpkin left the store, I was finally able to score one of these and I was super excited. The hold the cones are gone, the pumpkin ginger, but these were still in the refrigerator. I don't know how I got one and how I got so lucky, but this is just super creamy and delicious. Let me try to show you. Look at that. So here is a shot of the ingredients. And here is a shot of the nutrition facts. And yes, it has a ridiculous amount of added sugars to the tune of 34, which is why this is like a one time a year thing. Not the healthiest or the best. It says there's 6 servings per container. Is a lot. It's a lot. Enjoy that if you can grab that. One of my favorite soups that they have in the freezer section is the French onion soup. I always try to keep this year round in my freezer. It is vegetarian. Here is a shot of the ingredients. Super tasty. It is a vegetable base. Not organic, but I feel like it's okay. It's really hard to find like a frozen soup. There's a shot of your nutrition facts. And I like this because I can always have this on hand and it's not going to go bad. So go ahead and score that if you can. Back again are the Scallopini Potatoes. I grabbed this to either have for Thanksgiving or sometime before, but since it stays in the freezer, it'll be good until I need it, which is fantastic. This is seasonal. I don't know why it's not year-round. It's so delicious. There's a picture. Heating instructions. I would put it in the oven, not the microwave. Here is a shot of the nutritional information as well as the ingredients. It does have animal rennet in it, so it is not vegetarian. I feel like a sister product to that is the broccoli and cauliflower gratin. It is super yummy, and again, something that's great to have on hand for the holidays coming up or just to have for a dinner during the week. This is what it looks like. It's got directions for the microwave and the oven. Again, I would put this one in the oven. Here is a shot of the ingredients. And it does, again, have animal rennet, so it's not vegetarian. And then the nutrition, it's got 130 calories. If you can see that, there are 4 servings in this container. Speaking of holiday time, this is the Trader Joe's version of like the tofurkey, I guess. It's their Turkeyless stuffed roast with gravy. It is vegan and they kind of tend to run out as it gets closer to Thanksgiving. So I got mine now so that we have it for the family. I'll also have to get my turkey from there when it gets closer. They have like turkey breasts since I'm the only one that eats meat. Here is the nutrition information on this, as well as the ingredients for the Turkeyless roast and the gravy. It does come with a gravy packet. Not the greatest of oils and whatnot, but there's not a lot of alternatives and I'm not making my own. So 6 people should be able to feast on this, according to the box. And to heat it, obviously, I would choose the oven. Make sure you thaw this out the day before. In the refrigerator, I take mine out 2 days before, so there's no issue. If you don't thaw it, you're going to be not happy with how it comes out. Take it from me. I did do that one year. They do have on the side here like what you want to make, if you want to do it like a turkey with vegetables and such. It's there, grab it. Another one of my favorites in the freezer section are the creamed greens with Brussels sprouts, kale, and Parmesan cheese. Now, while I do make my fresh greens for Thanksgiving, when we have leftovers and run out of them, this is what we use. This is very good. Again, it goes into the freezer, so it can sit and it can stay for quite some time. There are 4 servings in this container. Here's a shot of the nutrition as well as the ingredients and the cooking instructions. All right, I know that these apple cinnamon oat bites have been out in some stores for a while, but I finally was able to score and find them at mine. They look amazing. They're not organic, which stinks because it is oats. Here's a shot of the ingredients. It is a steel cut oat and a dried apple. Apples and oats are, well, apples are on the dirty dozen, and oats contain high levels of glyphosate if it's not organic, which stinks, but hopefully the freezing and the heating kills all that stuff. So here is a shot of the nutrition. 3 pieces are a serving, and it contains 3 servings per container with 5 added sugars. So they're melting. It is a little warm today for October. They have oven, air fryer, and microwave. I recommend air fryer or oven for this. And of course, the Rustic apple tart is in the freezer section. We actually just made this last night to see if we were going to serve this for Thanksgiving dessert. It was super delicious, but I don't know that it will feed that many people. It's only 4 servings in the container. So 1/4 of the tart is a serving. So for the holiday, I'm not really sure this works if you have a bunch of people over. It's certainly great as a holiday leftover dessert if it's just the 2 of you. So here's a shot of the ingredients and the nutrition and all that. And it was super good and so easy to make. I just threw it in the oven for like 25 minutes at 350, let it cool. I cut it after it cooled mostly, but it was still a little bit warm to the touch, and it was amazing. You can put vanilla ice cream on top, or if you have some of your pumpkin ice cream and you like to mix, you can put that on top too. And this is something that is seasonal. So great for entertaining is the pumpkin cranberry crisps. They are delicious to add to any charcuterie. Here is a shot of the ingredients and the nutrition as well. It says that 11 crackers are 1 serving, and there are about 5 in the container. Also, new this, I guess, month or in the last few weeks is the Mexico Peaberry coffee. It's a small lot medium roast coffee. Here are the notes. Here is a shot of the back. It gives you all of the information about where it comes from. This altitude is in a rainforest in Mexico, about 3,500 feet above sea level. While it is not single origin, it is small lot. Well, what that means, and it tells you on the back, is that the source is a 17 family-owned farms. So it's the same region. It's not one particular farm because they're smaller farms and they collectively put all of their coffee beans together, and this is how the Peaberry is made. Excited to try that. You know it's almost getting closer to like sweater weather when you see the cranberries coming out. I think this week they started coming out in the fridge and now they're on the shelf. This cranberry sauce I like to keep in the pantry for the season. We'll eventually eat it. This is 5 servings, which is a 1/4 cup for 90 calories. It's just the cranberries, sugar, water, and pectin. They also have out their active dry yeast, which is seasonal, which I suggest if you're doing any baking that requires yeast, you go ahead and grab some while you can. I don't make anything with yeast, but just in case we start making our own bread and pizza and whatnot, because of any shortages that may happen, I wanted to make sure I had some on stock. I know that when we had the shutdown, it was very hard to find yeast. That was one of the things that was difficult. So I wanted to score some of that while I could ahead of the game. The fried onion staple for the green bean casserole is in right now at Trader Joe's. It will be in for the season, I think. It gives you the information on the back on how to make it. And the ingredients and the nutrition. And this pairs very nicely with their condensed Portobello mushroom soup. It's cream of Portobello. Super yummy. We keep this year round, but I don't think you can get this year round. So grab yours now for the year. Here are the ingredients and nutrition. This goes great in casseroles or a base for soup. And they have on the side their version of the green bean casserole, which is nice. Something that I needed, which I really am running out of, is the coconut sugar. This is in Trader Joe's right now, which was fantastic. I didn't have to go to another store to grab coconut sugar. It is a seasonal item. It is a lower sugar on the glycemic index. There are 57 servings in the container here. I use this on the weekends to add a little nutty note to my coffee. During the week I'll use monk fruit, but on the weekends I do use some of the coconut sugar. And the great thing about this is that it's a 1-to-1 replacement, as you can see. It adds a little bit of a nuttier flavor when you're replacing it with baking. So I haven't been daring enough to try that, but you certainly can scoop this up now while it lasts. I got 2 of them for the year. It'll last me. And the great thing about this is the expiration date is in 2024. A little something sweet and salty. The cornbread crisps are in. These are also a seasonal item. Here is a shot of the nutrition and the laundry list of ingredients that go into making this. These are something nice in replacement of like a pita chip, just a seasonal item that excited to have in the house for, you can also put this on your charcuterie, or you can use these in dips and such. The dip that I am really enjoying right now from Trader Joe's is the spinach and kale Greek yogurt dip. Those cornbread crisps would taste just delicious in that. It's not organic, but not a lot of their dips are. Here's a shot of the nutrition. It's got 2 grams of fat. It's got 16 servings in the container, 2 grams of carbs. Here's the ingredients. You can pause on that. So this is something that I'm enjoying right now, and it'll go great with those cornbread crisps. Some items in the refrigerator, the 4 cheese scallops potatoes. These are super yummy. This is what they look like. All you do is throw them in the oven. Here's a shot of the nutrition and the ingredients. This is great for like a weeknight meal. And I know I talked about this in my last video. This stuff, the roasted cauliflower and orzo, is absolutely well worth the purchase. It was super delicious. Joe requested that I buy it again, so I did. If you didn't watch my last video, I'll link that above for you. But here is a shot of the back. And I was super excited to try it, and it did not disappoint. So the seasonal everything but the leftovers seasoning blend is out at Trader Joe's. I'm not sure what to make of this. I did not see it last year. We'll start with the nutrition. So the good thing is it doesn't have any calories. So it's free calories. It's sodium rich, but it doesn't have calories, right? So don't use a lot of salt or any salt really when you are using this. Here is a shot of the ingredients. I am not a fan that it has yeast extract in it, but I'll try to make do. All of your seasonal spices are in it with some dried or dehydrated onion. But again, the dried yeast and the yeast extract, not really that much of a fan. But it's got your rosemary, thyme, sage, parsley. How exciting. Over by the checkout, I was finally able to find the pumpkin spice espresso beans. I know these have been out for a while in stores, but my store did not have them or they ran out, and now I was able to grab them. This and the pumpkin ice cream made me the most excited this shopping trip. This is chocolate covered espresso beans with a pumpkin spice blend. Here is a shot of the back. The whole package is 360 calories, a half is a 180. The sugars and carbs and fat are all ridiculous. And here are the ingredients. It is using vanilla flavoring, not real vanilla bean. Shockingly, the pumpkin spice blend is actually ginger, cinnamon, and nutmeg. And then it puts natural flavors in, which I'm not really sure why it does that. But who cares? I was able to get one. And last but not least is a beauty care item. This is the head to toe moisturizing balm. It's not greasy. This is for like really chapped lips, dried elbows, knees, heels. It is changing over the seasons now, and the colder weather brings drier skin, especially when you wash your hands all the time for COVID. So I picked up this tin. I don't know if the ingredients are going to show up, but this is the ingredients on it. And I like a lot of their other products, so we're going to give this one a try for all of our dry spots and hope that this either prevents or helps heal. It also helps fight the itchiness off, I believe. So we're going to give this a try, and with that, folks, the haul is done. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching. I really hope you liked this haul. These are some of my favorite things. Obviously, there's so much more that I didn't get that you can get if you go to the store, because it is amazing how much stuff they have. They continually rotate things, so some items might not be new, but you don't see them for a while, and then they come back, and it's all exciting and all the things. Click that like button, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and I will see you next month in November to do the haul. Take care, guys.